Okay, it is Maxley, and I wanted to read you a little bit of facts about the about how to care of your hamster. All of these facts I printed off the ASPCA Kids website. That's animalland.org. Give great courtesy to them. It's really nice. And I got this article on hamster care that I'd like to read to everyone. Okay? About the Syrian hamster, also known as the teddy bear hamster, because they're really nice. I also do have a hamster named Peppermint. He's a black bear hamster. He is in my living room right now, and I will get him later so you can see him. Anyway, hamster care. Syrian hamster. The scientific name is the Mesocritias aurotius. I don't know if I said this right. Please forgive me. Also known as the teddy bear hamster or the golden hamster. They're 6 inches long. They're about 6 inches long. The color is usually golden, but they can also have patches and bands and blotches of white, yellow, orange, or gray. And their lifespan is 2 to 3 years. The most common pet hamster is the Syrian hamster. If you have one of these hammies, you should know that he's a descendant of the first hamsters captured from the wild in 1930. Syrians are sometimes called golden hamsters because of their honey-colored fur, which can be long or short, silky or fluffy. Syrian hamsters must live alone and need some turf to call their own. If you put two in one cage, very soon they will begin to chatter their teeth at each other and start to fight. Battles can be fierce. And here's more. Now here's some information about the Dwarf Campbell's Russian hamster. Scientific name is Phodopus campbelli. And again, forgive me about my pronunciation. Size is about 3 inches long. Color is gray, and lifespan 1 to 2 years. This little guy is the most common dwarf hamster available in pet stores. Dwarf hamsters look pleasantly plump and like to live in pairs, but you must introduce them while they're young. As a general rule, don't put a new hammy in with a group who've been living together, or with an adult hamster who used to live alone. Other dwarf species in the winter white Russian hamster, Phodopus sungurus, also known as the Siberian hamster. He is gray, but sometimes turns completely snowy white during the winter. Robersky's hamster, Phodopus robersky, is the smallest dwarf hamster kept as a pet. This little guy is about 2 inches long but can live 3 to 4 years. Even smaller is the Chinese hamster, who's only about the size of a mouse. And this is Chow Time, which talks about the feeding and treats that you can give your hamster. Okay. Wild hamsters scarf down seeds, fruit, and an occasional insect or two. Your furball will do just fine if he dines on hamster mix, available in pet supply stores. Hamster mix. Here's the hamster mix that I use for my hamster. Nutriphase. It's pretty good. Hamster and Dural mix. You can buy this at a pet store. Very cheap. It's got corn here. I can get my little hand out. It's got like corn, white millet. That's 3 pieces of white millet and corn. Sunflower seeds, that kind of stuff. And they really like it, especially the sunflower seeds. Okay. Here's a sunflower seed. Well, okay. And then this food contains seeds, grains, cracked corn, and special pellets made for rodents. Yes, your hamster is a rodent, just like rats, mice, and gerbils are. Okay, every day you should also give your pet some fresh veggies and fruits, like carrots, broccoli, bananas, and apples. Be sure to chop them up very small because hamsters have tiny tummies. If your hamster ever looks like he's literally stuffing his face, don't freak. This is perfectly normal. Hamsters love to carry food in their teeth, which are actually big, roomy patches. They store it in the corners of their cage for late night snack. Just make sure to remove any stale food when cleaning the cage. Don't forget to fill her up. Fresh, clean water should be available to hamster at all times. Use an upside-down bottle with a drip tube and change it every day. Home sweet home. There are lots of hamster houses to choose from. A wire cage with a plastic bottom doubles as a jungle gym for your pet to climb on. Plus, it's easy to clean the plastic. Make sure the wire is small enough to prevent your hamster from escaping. You can keep dwarf hamster in the cage made for mice. And yes, the wire cages I have found are very useful. I have one and I will bring it in when I show my hamster. It's very good. It's a little small, but it's very nice. I like it. Okay. A 10-gallon aquarium with a wire cover makes a cozy home for hamsters of all kinds. The fancier cages with tubes, tunnels, and hideaways are good too. They usually cost more and are hard to clean. And dwarf hamsters may have trouble climbing up and down the tubes. Help your little guys by putting a special hamster ladder, also known as a thin tree branch, in the tubes for them to climb. Hamster home decor. Now comes the fun part, decorating your new pet's home. You don't have to break up the miniature coffee table or chintz curtains, but there are some things you can do to make your hamster's home tassel. Fill the bottom of the cage with bedding so that your pet can engage in the all-time favorite hamster sports of digging and tunneling. Use aspen or hardwood shavings or recycled paper pellets available in pet supply stores. Do not use cedar or pine shavings. Got that? Because they can make your hamster sick. Especially if your hamster is allergic to the scent. It can really make them sick and they can die. So stay away from pine or cedar scented hamster bedding. All hamsters need a cave for sleeping and resting. You can use a small flower pot or wooden box with an entrance hole or buy one from the pet supply store. Don't throw away those empty cardboard tubes and the paper towels and toilet paper. They make great hamster tunnels. Also, the hamsters like to chew on them and it gnaws down their teeth. Your hamster will need its own personal gym, of course, an exercise wheel. Hamsters love to run. In the wild, they travel as much as 5 miles a night in search of food. Also, it's best if you have a plastic wheel instead of a metal, because the metal, the hamster's foot could get caught into the hole, and you don't want that happening. Hamsters are big on being comfy, so always provide small pieces of paper towel for your pet to shred in and make a nest with. Remember, you've got a new job as a hamster housekeeper now, so you'll need to clean his cage weekly. Remove and replace the bedding, scrub the bottom of the cage with hot, soapy water, and throw out any leftover stale food your pet has stored. And also, it's good if every 2 weeks, you change your bedding every week, but then every 2 weeks, you might want to wash it. Fun and games. What's one of the most important things you need to know about your hamster? He's nocturnal by nature. That means he will usually be active during the evening and at night. He'll spend most of the day sleeping, but here's some things you can do to make his playtime the best time. Pretend there's a hamster's size do not disturb sign hanging up when he's snoozing. You may even see him snack on seeds in his burrow with his sleepy eyes still shut. Hamsters may nip or bite if they're awoken or handled roughly. To get your new pet used to you and used to being handled, start by hand feeding him small treats. When he's comfortable with that, carefully pick him up and holding him securely. Hold him for a short time at first, then gradually increase your time with him. When you're pro at handling your hammy, allow him to play outside his cage in a secure area while you supervise. Think of it as a gym class. Watch him closely and make sure he can't escape or get lost or hurt himself. Now's a good time to give him some new tubes to crawl through. See if he wants to run on his exercise wheel. A hamster's teeth grow continuously, so your pet will need to chew a lot to keep his teeth sharp and wear them down as they grow. Make sure he has a piece of wood that has not been painted or treated with chemicals to chew on. Pieces of dog biscuit are good handy chew toys too. Okay. And also, if you want to see my other video called My Hamster Peppermint, it's also me and my hamster Peppermint. So, thanks for watching. And also, remember, if you want more articles like this on pets like dogs, cats, rabbits, anything, even iguanas, you can get it on ASPCA Kids. That it's at animalland.org. Also have great cartoons about how to take care of your animal and games. So it's really fun. Here we go. Okay, you can get dog care, cat care, rabbit care, guinea pig care, rat care, mouse care, hamster care, gerbil care, bird care, and fish care. All in that. You can get an article as long as I just read that, and a picture, and a good picture, for free. So, thanks.